It's the weekend edition. It's Labor Day. We have a lot to go over. My name's D7 here at Grok and Trade. This is good through Monday, September 4th, 2017. And the markets go mostly bullish here with the NASDAQ. Only one lagging. However, small caps up 0.6%, banks up 0.7%, financials higher, US dollar down, crude oil up 0.4%, gold higher, silver higher by 0.5%, and then we have VIX. We do have the fear decreasing by 4%. Okay, let's take a look here. We're going to look at a lot of different things. What's super cool is I'm going to show you a really cool tool that you can use that you probably didn't know anything about, and I think you'll find that useful. All right, daily chart on the S&P 500. Here's what I want you to see. We've had a pretty good week going higher, but you can see that we closed with the doji. We didn't close just with the doji. We closed at a major area of resistance. Last time we were at this area, we saw sellers come in. We're back there right now. Really good chance of us dropping Tuesday and maybe the rest of the week. Really good chance of that happening. But what I like to do is look at the weekly edition to see if we can get anything different here. In this case, we can. We did pop up. We did go higher. I should be putting a buy here. I'm not going to put a buy there because of the fact that we're hitting resistance. This trend line is a major one on the weekly chart. You can see support, 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 broken. Now support is acting as resistance on the weekly chart. So we got the daily at resistance. We have the weekly at resistance. Month is over. Let's take a look here. If you look at the monthly, we are very extended. So let's just count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months in a row going north. We are due to drop, but we need to look for a candlestick reversal pattern, and we got one. So right here in August, we ended with a doji, long leg doji, almost a hanging man type doji. We did, and that is a reversal pattern. If we start to drop here, it could be nasty, and it could be multiple months to the downside. You could almost stop the video now and just say that is what we're looking at going into the future. But the NASDAQ is showing us something different. Tech stocks. If we go to the tech stocks on the daily chart, we rallied higher. You see this? We rallied higher, and we are above resistance. So resistance is now acting as support on the daily. The weekly, I put a buy on it. We popped up, clearing these highs. We are looking very bullish on tech stocks. Guys, techs could be leading the way for everybody else. But the S&P Dow, they do not look good technically on the bullish side. The NASDAQ is sharing a different story. Let's go to the monthly. The monthly closed out, boom, right here. Now we are kind of at a high. Look at this. We are at a high here. Do you see this? These two are very, very similar. So anyway, it'd be interesting. I have a sell on this one. That's going against me at this moment, but it's just if we count these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we're just 9 months extended, long in the tooth here, guys, long in the tooth. And I think so. It's interesting. We're just begging for some sort of pullback. This tool that I'm going to show you here momentarily is going to be something I think you'll find fascinating. But I want to look here at financials and see what the financials are telling us. We're a lot of choppiness here, but I have a buy on it. We did pop higher, but we have the 20 and 50-day moving averages acting as resistance on the daily chart. So this could get more choppy. You see how choppy this is? This could get more choppy. Let's see if we can smooth this out on the weekly. The weekly is a little more smoothed out, so we drop, 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 drop. We do have a hammer here. Rising 20-week moving average, a nice support line coming higher. This tells me we have a chance of going higher. So I could on the weekly be putting a buy on this. That flies in the face of the S&P looking so bearish. Okay, so we have financials looking bullish, we have the NASDAQ looking bullish, but the S&P and Dow looking very bearish right now. Very bearish. Let's go here, take a look at the monthly. The monthly, we got a buy on it, up, 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 but look how it's starting to show weakness. This is called a dark cloud cover reversal pattern. So here on the monthly, this looks really bearish, but we have support underneath. So let's see what happens there. Quick look at the US dollar, very quick, but I want to show you something. This is looking, this could be getting bullish on the daily. See this triangle? This thing could get pop, but it could drop. So this could go either way. I do have a buy on this. This could go either direction with a lot of force. Coiling price action builds strength, and that, my friend, could just expect a big move here. Let's see if we can get an idea what could happen from a weekly. If we look to a weekly, down, I have a buy. Thought we were going to pop, but we're building a low base. Guys, a low base is more bearish than it is bullish, so this has a pretty good chance of breaking down. So on the daily and the weekly, I may have to put a sell on this soon. Okay, if I look here at the monthly is so broke down here, we're begging to rally. But even if we do start to rally, even if that happens, we got a lot of resistance up above us. Okay. Crude oil daily chart. We're down. We got a buy on it. It pulled back a little bit and bounced off of support as we thought it would do. Boom. We're starting to head higher, but we got a lot of moving averages here that can mess us up. So if you look at the weekly chart, weekly, now that looks very bullish. So you guys that trade crude, this looks really bullish here. We got a buy on it, up. It's staying at resistance. See this? Staying at resistance. Look for that to break out. Boom! To the upside. Look for that thing to rock and roll. Gold and silver. And we'll look at Bitcoin, and then I'm going to show you this super cool tool. Guys, if you're new, I own a company called Grok Trade. We have a mentorship program. It's what we're known for, and a lot of people come through our program. We've mentored over 2,500 students combined now. I've been trading 19 years, and I trade a significant amount of money in the markets on a day-to-day basis. And I do these videos just to give back, have some fun. Monthly chart on crude oil. Looks like it should start to go higher. It looks like it should, but it's under pressure. It needs to break over these things if it's going to, but it's looking weak to me on the monthly chart. All right, gold daily chart. Gold daily chart. We got a buy on it from back here August 16th. And you guys, a lot of you know this, but I do calls. I think the only person on the internet that puts himself out here like this, but I make calls. I'll say if I think it's a buy or a sell, and those are my calls. And you can pause the video, look at your timing on them, and when I hover over, you can see the dates underneath, and yeah, just to see would our education benefit you. That's the only reason the arrows are on there, to find out if our mentoring would benefit you. That's all. So if I look here at the weekly chart, let's go there to the weekly. So the weekly had this triangle. Remember that triangle we talked about? Where like, boom, it coiled, and then I said, boom, to the upside, and it rallies north, and it's still looking really strong on the weekly. The monthly, same thing. It broke through. We got a buy on that, and the monthly is looking very strong. Silver is going to look the same way. If you look here at silver, we're up, and away. Guys, a money-making machine here. If you look at the weekly, up, breaking the 50-day moving average. I mean, the weekly is looking strong, straight up strong. And if you look here at the monthly, it's same thing on the monthly. Same thing. Broke a lot of resistance here. I got a buy on it, had to sit through a little bit, but I said I was committed to it, and it's looking really strong. Really strong. Quick look here at the, it's morning time. I'm doing this on Labor Day morning. I'm drinking coffee. Any coffee drinkers out there? I like mine. Black and bitter. Fear is dropping down, 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 down. Fear is dropping. The weekly chart. Fear is dropping. I had a buy on fear, but I had to change it this week. We're dropping. Monthly. Monthly, sideways, nothing. Just, it's really, really bullish out there in the marketplace. Quick look just because you guys like them. Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin, I had a buy on Bitcoin. Somebody said, hey, start doing currencies, or cryptocurrency. So I did it. I said, hey, buy on the 22nd. Gone up, 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 up. Put a sell on this dude on the 1st of September. We're dropping, but we're at a support. See this area of support? This could get a bounce, guys. We could get a bounce there. We could rally higher. But if it breaks this is a rising wedge, it's going to get bloody quickly. So we could have a high. But this, it's so important how Tuesday reacts. Tuesday, Wednesday, the rest of the week acts to this on Bitcoin. So let me take a look here at the weekly. The weekly, lower high. Oh, I'm almost getting ready to put a sell on the weekly. The weekly looks very, very weak. If you look here at the monthly is what, it's a parabolic move to the upside. So things that go up quickly tend to drop quickly. All right, so there's your Bitcoin. All right, let's get into some fun tool stuff, okay? If you go to freeonlinetradingeducation.com, you probably don't even know this. But here, let me start at the home screen. We're going to go to Free Online Trading. So you'll get to this site. When you come to this site, what I want you to do, scroll down here just a little bit. When you go to the chart school, I want you to go to the indicator oscillator area. Do you see this? Okay, chart school, indicator oscillator, and then start to go through all these. We're going to go through some of these, and I'm going to show you something. So if you click on it, you're going to get a little picture of what the indicator oscillator looks like down here. And then a write-up. We break it up into what the definition is, the background of it, and practical use of it. So it's really, really helpful. And you can print off a PDF of it. So that's good. But here's the cool part. Here's the cool part. And this is all done through a software called TradingView. But if I have it set up to the spider, okay, on a daily chart. This is what the daily chart looks like right now. This is live. Look at this. You can move this back and forth. You can scroll this. You see this? Just like you can my charts. But you can see, here I want to show you the accumulation distribution. Let's pull in some data. I'll show you how to read these. But do you see how price action goes up? You see price action going up. Or you see the indicator going higher. We go down here, indicator goes down. Here we're going higher, it's starting to go higher, but look how we're already ticking south. Do you see this, how we're dropping? But you gotta look at it in relationship with this. Price action is right where we were before, okay? This should be right where we were before. We're not, so there's a divergence. It's exponentially, or at least relatively weaker than what we're seeing in price action. So that's bearish. That's bearish. Well, let's go to another. And you can put any stock in here you want to. You can go Apple and look at that. So this is a very cool feature on our website that anybody can use. But let's go look at another one and see if we can find anything. So let's go to ADX. The ADX. Yeah, that one we don't have. Let's go to ATR. I'm not going to do that one. Bollinger Bands I will do. Okay, Bollinger Bands, really cool. A lot of you guys know about the Bollinger Bands, but the Bollinger Bands are on this one. You can see the Bollinger Bands, the upper line, the lower line, and the center line. And what I want you to look at on this one is anytime we're at the lower part of the Bollinger Band, we bounce higher. Anytime we're at the upper part of the Bollinger Band, we go lower. We're at the lower part, we go higher, lower part, higher, but we're at the upper part right now. So again, that's bearish. That's bearish in the markets. That's bearish. Let's look at another one. It's kind of fun, isn't it? Look at CCI. CCI. Commodity Channel Index. Here, we're going higher as we go higher. We start to drop. This is dropping. We are going higher here. You can see we're at the upper part of this band. I mean, we're at the high now. It should start to drift south. Should start to drift south. Let's look at another one. Let's look at momentum. The mom indicator. Pulling some data here. Going up, coming down, going up. See how we're starting to turn. It's starting to turn right there. And we're not as high as what we were back here. Momentum. We'll just look at a couple others. Let's look at on balance volume, OBV. OBV here, going higher, lower, going lower. We popped higher. This one's right at their same resistance area. So this one, OBV, is basically doing what the chart is doing right, I mean, almost perfectly. It's matching it very, very nicely. Again, go through, read all this, print it out for your own records, make your own binder. We made it really easy for you. And let's just look at a couple others. RSI, definitely. Let's take a look at that one. All right, RSI, relative strength. Here it is. Okay, we drop, up. You can see it start to slope down, and then there's their drop. Up, down, or higher. But this is lower than this. You see how it's lower? This we're even, but that is going down. Not great for the S&P 500. And let's do wait, what am I doing here? Let's do stochastics and take a look at this. Okay, do you see down here the low? We go higher. We get to the high, cross down, go lower. We do go lower. Here we go higher, but look how we have the stochastic line, the signal line starting to cross over. It looks like it's wanting to cross over. When it crosses over, that gets bearish and we drop. It looks like it's getting ready to cross over and head down. So everything on the S&P daily chart on most of these indicators are telling us that the markets are bearish. All right, so what do? You go to freeonlinetradingeducation.com, you go to chart school, and then go to indicators. There's other really cool stuff here, and that will help you. Put in your own stock that you're trading and see what you can learn from this. It'll help you out. But anyway, we're your mentors. Get signed up for mentoring if you haven't done so yet. That will be your future. That will be your successful turn in your own trading. So there you have it. Take care, and if you like it, Catch you later.